Nowadays, I basically have one meal a day. I made this lentils a few days ago. Delicious, using Romanian spices and flavors that are common, and had some cheese on it this morning. Big salad, some nuts, and some tea. Also, what I'm eating this morning is some porridge or oatmeal. Variety of muesli in here also, and I put some Nutella in here too. I'm leaving the hostel this morning. It's about 11 o'clock, and there's my bike. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be about 50 miles. Let's go. I'm going from Bucharest here to Vitănești, which is a small village, countryside. It is about 50 miles away. My ultimate goal on this bike trip is going to get to Sofia, Bulgaria, and I'm going to take about half of it with a bicycle. After that, I'm going to take the bus. The route is quite simple. It's basically to take Highway 6. It's also called E70. Just take that straight, basically. To Vitănești, this is the longest leg, which is 50 miles. This is my first day riding, so I'm just not gonna press it too hard. I'm gonna go at a slow pace because it's quite a bit, especially I have a backpack on. The next two other legs, they're gonna be shorter, about 35 miles or 39 miles, so it's gonna be a lot shorter. There's going to be some hills in those stages. So parts of the roadway that is narrow like that, if there's an opportunity, I'm going to ride on the sidewalk, as I'm doing right now. I'm heading to Alexandria, smaller town. This road, the E70, has several name changes, but I started off, this road is called George Cuspok, and it basically follows the tram out of town. Look at these communist era apartments all the way down on this side also. There's not too much room for a bicycle here. Just keep on heading in the direction of Alexandria, the E70 and the number 6. I stopped at this store to get a bicycle tube. I don't have a 26-inch bicycle tube, so I purchased one here. Here's a 26-inch for 15 lei. I'm at this large water body. I'm about a quarter of the way through to Vitănești. Just came off the highway. There was sort of like a bicycle lane, so I think it might be okay. Came here at bathroom rest stop here. I developed a wound resulting from throwing some things in a trash can. Something like this, it was plastic. And I developed a wound, so I'm gonna dress it with some antibacterial and bandage. The weather forecast is good weather today, no rain. It's in the high 70s Fahrenheit.
got a slight headwind, and it is a little bit humid also. I'm halfway on my journey today. I'm in Kimpati right now. Some of the people here still ride these horses. I'm stopping right now because I've got some shade and I want to relieve my aching shoulders from carrying the backpack, and also my crotch is starting to hurt. So I'm about halfway now. I'm here, gone about 24 miles, 38 kilometers from Bucharest, and so I'm here right around Copa Siu. I don't have internet access right now, but you could see that blue dot. That's where I'm at right now. As long as I don't touch the screen will still be here, and it'll tell me my location. I pretty much used up all my energy reserves, so I'm here at Bucharest and hope to get some food to refuel. In Bucharest, I found this bakery store. I bought a baklava. I think this is like an apple fritter. Water. Produce stand. And also this convenience store over here. I purchased some peanuts, salami, some bell pepper, and some grapes. I've made it to Vitănești. I'm at the Annual Cocosul Hotel. It took me about 7.5 hours. I'm pretty tired today. There's not too many things here at Vitănești. We got that convenience store. Not too many things in there. And we have a bar right here, right in front of us. Here's the bathroom. Shower, which I'm going to need. King size bed. At that little convenience store, I put a couple beers. This seems very popular here in Romania, and I've tried some, and it is pretty good. Not bad. So everything here is about $2.50. In this area of Romania, the tap water is not potable. This hotel employee told me that the water is not good, and therefore you have to buy bottled water. Today I have a 35-mile ride. This morning I'm at a hotel and the room doesn't have a kitchen, so I just ate some things that I have right now. We'll have some more later. In about 9 more kilometers, I'm going to stop at a supermarket to fuel up for this ride, because there's not a whole lot of places where I can eat along the way. This is my repair kit. I've got an extra 26-inch tube, some tire levers, and a Allen wrench hex tool. So the bicycle that I purchased over in Bucharest has been really great. Here is a suspension seat post. Because I'm wearing a backpack, it cushions the impact. And also the front suspension, that has been absorbing bumps. I'm going to use my hex wrench for this. So I adjusted the seat so it's parallel to the ground now. I'm starting my bike journey now from Vitănești. I'm gonna go to end up in Turnu today, but first I'm going to Alexandria, which is about 9 kilometers, where I'm gonna eat some breakfast and some more food for the journey. Leaving Vitănești. See, the road is narrow. Because my legs are sore from yesterday's ride, I don't want to push it too hard today. So I'm ending up walking up hills like this. It's going to be in the 80s, probably mid 80s temperature Fahrenheit. And it doesn't look like it's going to rain today. I've read some statistics about Romanian drivers. There's more accidents per capita in Romania, more than probably any other European country. So you got to be mindful of the drivers. I had some instances while I was in Bucharest where the Romanian drivers were kind of just stopped right in front of me. Maybe they didn't see me. Beware. We have a nice sign into Alexandria. We got some sheep herding. How you doing? This is the biggest town I've seen so far, Alexandria. I'm heading into my favorite supermarket here in Alexandria, Lidl. Because there's not a whole lot of towns on my journey today, I'm gonna try to fuel up. I think I'll take one of these. This has some pecans in it. I'm going to try one of these pizzas. Every time I come to Europe in the fall, figs are in season. These are some smoked sardines, about $1. I need to get some fresh greens. I'm starting from here at Vitănești area, and I'm going to the Rustic House Hotel over at Turnu. I marked the halfway point right here, and there I noticed there's not many towns or cities or villages in between here, so I've got to be careful there as far as food. I'm at the Lidl market, and I don't know if you can see, but Lidl has free Wi-Fi. Since I have some Wi-Fi here at Lidl, plotted out my route today. While you're on the road and you're off of internet, you can't tap on this and you'll lose the maps. But you can utilize this map to know where you're located. As you can see, Alexandria is a fairly large city. I'm coming up at an intersection to Turnu, Măgurele. It says Highway 51, but on Google Maps it's Highway 52. I think eventually it's gonna hit Highway 52, so that's the direction I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make a right. So I wanted to be on 52, so I think we're okay. Today's route is gonna be more hilly than yesterday. What I'm doing here is I try to ride on the road because it's smoother, obviously, but if I sense a car behind me, I go into the dirt shoulder. Coming into Bucharest. I'm coming into the supermarket. I'm gonna get some prunes, and I have to weigh it, and it's gonna be number 34. You put in 34 and it'll tell you prunes, and then it gives you the price. I'll get some sunflower seeds, which would be long-lasting energy. I need to get some beans, so I'm gonna get this one right here. I wanna ask the lady if she can open the top. So the cashier lady opened up the can for me. That was nice of her, with a knife. I'm about halfway, 18 miles or 28 kilometers, currently in Bucharest, and I'm really happy that I ate some of the beans and the fruit because there's not too many towns in between until I get to Turnu. Also, to let you know, the Profi stores outside also have Wi-Fi internet that you can connect to. Since they're repairing the road, you can see how narrow it is. I've been riding on the side here, the shoulder. When the traffic pass, I try to get back on the pavement. So there's not too much of a shoulder here. So I kind of also go on to the other side. I decided to stop, get off the saddle. Pretty hot, humid, and I've been going uphill for a while, and it's a good time to do some rest. I'm about 3/4 of the way done. I've got about 9 more miles to my destination. Manning the roadway, stop and go, because there's only one way. 2 of the guys over there, I was a little thirsty, and I ran out of water, so they gave me some water. That was nice of them. I'm at a gasoline station called Red Oil. It's hot out there, so I'm getting some shade and sitting down. Almost there. I'm basically at Turnu, but to get to the hotel, maybe a couple more kilometers. Google Maps is taking me down a dirt trail. It's a shortcut though. So I came to the entrance of the rustic house. This is where I'm staying. So they've got sort of like a farmstead here. And they have grapes growing. They've got some guest rooms here. They've got a little patio eating area indoors. They've got a nice coffee machine. I haven't used it, but I saw someone use it. Looks like it makes really nice coffee. And a refrigerator. You take your shoes off and put on some slippers or go with your socks. Shower, toilet. This is where I'm staying. So I'm eating the famous pork product called mici with Romanian spices, mustard, and of course some beer. The mici is really good. It's savory, spices, and it goes great with mustard. Mici is a skinless pork sausage. My favorite supermarket, Lidl. I'm gonna get one of those, a chocolate muffin, which is reduced price. I'll get a can of chickpeas. I think this will be part of my protein. Here we got some rocket or rucola. It's on sale for $3.29 lei. This looks good. You got some healthy nuts, flaxseed, pumpkin seed, sesame. It's for $5.99 lei. Communist era apartment buildings. This street definitely looks like a planned communist development. You got apartments on top and then shops at the bottom. I arrived at the port, taking the ferry from Turnu to Bulgaria. Purchased the ticket. It was 7.45 lei for the ferry. There is the Danube. The ferry has landed. leaving the port of Nikopol, and I can say welcome to Bulgaria. My destination today is Pleven, and it's pretty simple. I basically have to follow Highway 34. I came by this roadside park just outside of Debovo. Just get a little bit of rest, get this backpack off of my back, and get off of the seat there and get a drink. I'm almost halfway, right at the edge of the Debovo town is halfway. Then it starts to rise. Today's a Sunday, so the traffic is not so bad as we pass the town of Debovo. Apple tree, and we have some grapes back there too. We have white grapes and black grapes. It's a long uphill stretch, total about 38 miles today to Pleven, Bulgaria. Stopped at the small town of Mecca, taking a rest, taking in some nuts and seeds for long-term energy, and this cherry sugary drink. Stop by the road again, catch my breath, get the load off my shoulders. I'm about over 3/4 of the way through, so nearly there. Now I'm going to get on the 35 to Pleven, and that's all of the climbing that I need to do today. It's about 900 feet of climbing, and Pleven is down there about 6 kilometers. For $30 a night, this is what I have tonight. This is the ready prepared meal that was at the supermarket. This is some chicken. I believe this is some beef. And both of these are about $3.25. This was the bus that I was on. It was only about $9 from Pleven. So I'm going to put the back wheel back on. I had to remove the brake here, the wire, and now I have to put the calipers back on. I drew a little map from the bus stop to my hostel that I'm going to. I just got out of the central bus station. I'm staying at this hostel called N1.